What's going on, guys? My name is WWE, and today I'm going to show you my entire WWE Title Belt collection. Now, I did one a couple days before, or a couple days earlier, but something happened. Okay, technical difficulties. Let's get started. It's over here. All right. Some of these are toy belts. Some of these are real belts. Let's start with the toy ones. First up is the WWE United Kingdom Championship. Alright, this belt is only 2 years old, but I still think it's really prestige. It is in the NXT UK division. Some people call it the NXT UK title. I just call it the WWE United Kingdom title. Current UK champion is Walter. He defeated Pete Dunne at Takeover New York almost 4 months ago, against he defeated Pete Dunne, who was the longest reigning UK champion and had the longest title reign of the modern era at just 685 days. That's pretty fucking impressive. Focusing on the current titles and instead of like the old titles. I mean, this one's an old title, a retired one, but it still has the current logo, so I just decided to put it in there. It is the Divas Championship. Yep, the Divas Championship. A lot of people didn't like this belt because they thought it was too girly and the shape of a butterfly. When it did first come out, people thought it did look prestige, but after like so many horrible and short matches, the Divas title looked like it pretty much lost its prestige, and that's why people didn't like it that much. But yeah, I thought the Divas title was alright, but and the final Divas champion was Charlotte Flair, and that title was retired at WrestleMania 32 3 years ago. Here's the SmackDown Women's Championship. This title was created at Backlash 2016. It was on the 15th anniversary of the 9/11 terror attacks. The SmackDown Women's title, the current SmackDown Women's Champion is Bayley. She cashed in her Women's Money in the Bank on Charlotte, who won the title from Becky Lynch at Money in the Bank. And Bayley became the first ever Women's Grand Slam Champion. It's not Charlotte, because even though she did win 4 different titles, at that time when she won the Raw Women's title at WrestleMania 32, the Divas title was now inactive. And plus, it's not compared to the women's title, so there you go. Next is a title that was also created on the same night the SmackDown Women's title was born. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship. SmackDown Tag Team titles was created in the same day. I do admit that I do like the silver better than the bronze, because the bronze was the original WWE Tag Team titles, but when this was created, it was renamed the Raw Tag Team titles. Yeah, the SmackDown Tag Team titles are pretty cool. One of my favorite tag team designs. The current SmackDown Tag Team champions are the New Day. This is our 4th SmackDown Tag Team title reign, and in total there's 6. There's 6 tag team title reigns. Here's the title that was at WrestleMania 32 when the Divas title retired. The WWE Raw Women's Championship. It was originally named the WWE Women's Championship, but of course when SmackDown made their version at Backlash, this was now renamed the Raw Women's Championship. This title was made at WrestleMania 32, the same night the Divas title was retired now and was now inactive. The current Raw Women's Champion is Becky Lynch. She used to have the SmackDown Women's belt as well, because she defeated former SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair and Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania 35 earlier this year to capture both the Raw and SmackDown Women's title. She still has this title, but she lost her SmackDown Women's title with Money in the Bank from Charlotte. That sucks. But at least she has a title for now, because I think she's going to lose at SummerSlam in a couple weeks. But yeah, the Raw Women's Championship is pretty cool. The last toy belt I have before we move on to the real ones, excuse me, and is one of my favorites, is the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. The original Cruiserweight title was created in 2002 in WWE. Then it was retired in 2007, and then they brought it back 9 years later on September 4th, 2016 at the Cruiserweight Classic. The title was returned by Triple H. The current WWE Cruiserweight Champion right now is Drew Gulak. And freaking Norton messages pop up again. Don't care about your security. Yeah, the Cruiserweight title, pretty awesome. One of my favorite titles right now in the WWE. Love it. Moving on to the real titles, boy. I have to walk over to this side now because these are pretty expensive belts. First up is the Raw Tag Team Championship. And that's a pretty cool design. It's like the SmackDown Tag Team titles, except the background is red, represents Raw, and blue represents SmackDown. This was originally the WWE Tag Team Championship, but the design was changed the night after Roadblock ended the line on December 19th, 2016, and that's what brought up this design. The first people to carry this were The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. Back then, they weren't known as The Bar, they were just known as Sheamus and Cesaro. That wasn't known until they turned heel. But yeah, the current Raw Tag Team Champions are the OC Club, which are Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. They captured the titles 2 nights ago. Almost 2 nights ago. Because it's not even nighttime yet, Captain Obvious. Yeah, but the Raw Tag Team titles are pretty good. But the reason why I got this is that the Hardy Boys actually inspired me to get the titles because of their return at WrestleMania 33 2 years ago. Epic. This is the only women's replica I have. It is the NXT Women's Championship. Yeah. I just love this title so much. This is so cool. To me, it is better than the old design, which was kind of like the Divas Championship, but it was not in a butterfly form. So yeah, the NXT Women's Championship was created in May 2013. The current NXT Women's Champion is Shayna Baszler, and she is also the only, as of right now, the only 2-time NXT Women's Champion. And I think she is so far the 4th longest reigning NXT Women's Champion of all time. 4th or 3rd, I don't know. This is a big replica. This is probably my biggest belt right now, and heaviest. The NXT Championship. This is a big belt, and it is so heavy. Oh man. So yeah, the NXT Championship. I know it kind of looks similar to the women's title, but you can tell the difference. So yeah, the NXT Championship was created in July of 2012. And first ever champion Seth Rollins, and a lot of legendary NXT superstars have held this title. The only 2 superstars to hold the NXT title twice were Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura. The current NXT champion is Adam Cole, baby! He gets a rematch against Johnny Gargano at Toronto in another 2 out of 3 Falls match. The rivalry between Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole is just so breathtaking. Their match at New York back in April was just probably the best NXT match of all time. That was just so amazing. In fact, that was actually the first match in WWE to break the 5-star rating. It was rated 5.5 stars. Here's my first replica and my first real belt ever, the United States Championship. I got this belt on my 13th birthday, which was almost 3 years ago. Yeah, jeez, I can't believe I had this title for that long. So they have the U.S. title, One of the richest titles in WWE. It was created in New Year's Day, 1975. First ever champion, Harley Race. The current United States champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. AJ Styles, now a 3-time United States champion, and he gets a rematch against Ricochet at SummerSlam. There you go, the U.S. title. Man, this is so cool. Next is the most prestigious title in all of sports entertainment. It is the WWE Championship. This is a commemorative belt, but this one didn't come from WWE shop. It came from Target because it was in a box. And the side plates are not changeable. So that sucks. But oh well. The WWE title, the most prestigious title in all of WWE, it was created on April 25th, 1963. First ever. A lot of legendary superstars have to hold the title, like The Rock, Stone Cold, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, whatever you can find. The current WWE champion right now is Kofi Kingston, the first, and as of right now, the only African-American WWE champion, and the first ever African-American Grand Slam champion. Yeah, Kofi won the title back at WrestleMania against Daniel Bryan, in which that was the best match of WrestleMania 35. The storytelling was just so awesome, and yeah, cannot deny that it was epic. Okay. Next is one of my favorite titles of all time, and one of the best designs to this day, is the Intercontinental Championship. Intercontinental title was created in September 1st, 1979. This year, when it comes to September, in 1 month from now, will be the 40th anniversary of the 40th anniversary of the Intercontinental title. First ever champion was Pat Patterson. The current Intercontinental champion right now is Shinsuke Nakamura. Yep. And this is like the second Extreme Rules pay-per-view in a row where he's won a title. First it was the U.S. title, now it was the Intercontinental title. And the final title I have, is the WWE Universal Championship. This title was created at SummerSlam 2016, 3 years ago. And SummerSlam will always be the pay-per-view where the Universal Championship was born. This title is almost 3 years old. The first ever champion was Finn Balor. Then came Kevin Owens, and which to this day is still the greatest Universal Champion. Then came Goldberg, and then Brock Lesnar, who is still the current Universal Champion. Longest reigning and worst Universal Champion. His first reign was the absolute worst. 504 days, and then 90% of the time, maybe more, didn't even show up. Then was Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, which he gets a rematch, hopefully, at SummerSlam against Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Yeah, that's it for the collection, my title collection. But yeah, the Universal title, some people consider it a cursed title, but you know what, I don't care. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share the video out. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.